This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so let's get started. So in today's session, we'll discuss about just the overview of SCCM. What is this tool all about, and what is the historical details, and what all things we can do through this SCCM tool. Okay, so it is just going to be an overview session. Understood?
Sure.
Now, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I am from India. I have more than 13 years of practical IT experience. I am uh, having experience on multiple technologies. I have expertise on SCCM, Intune, Active Directory application packaging, Azure, and PowerShell. These are my website, blog, email address, and this is my Skype ID. Apart from this implementation task, basically I am involved in deployment and implementation of SCCM in companies. So apart from this, I am involved in training. So I have trained more than 13,000 students globally so far. Okay,
Right.
so I have worked in SCCM level 1, level 2, level 3 team, and now after um, you know working on these profile, now my primary roles and responsibility is to implement SCCM in companies. I have implemented SCCM in more than 40 companies so far. So that's about me. Okay, now let me take you to the next slide, which talks about the duration of the training. So it is going to be 35 hours session total. It's going to take 1 month to finish all the topic. Daily 1.5 hour session maximum,
Right.
Monday to Friday. Okay, clear? It will take 4
Sure.
weeks to finish all the topics. So 4 weeks is 5 multiplied by 4, 20 or 20, 20 maximum 22 days. Actually, it is included. This days is included with weekdays. I mean weekend, but weekend we don't do on weekend like Saturday and Sunday. We do Monday to
Okay.
Friday. Okay.
All right.
Now the SCCM is a Microsoft product, as you already know. Microsoft has developed this product in the year 1994, and the name of the product was SMS, System Management Server. In 1999, they released SMS 2.0. Then in the year 2003, they have released SMS 2003. Clear?
Okay.
Then they changed the name from SMS to SCCM, System Center Configuration Manager, in the year 2007. So in the year 2007, they have released SCCM 2007, SP1, SP2, SP3. Then in the year 2012, they released this 2012. Then in the year 2015, they released 1511. 15 is what? Year. And 11 is month. So
Yeah.
2015 November. Got it?
Oh, right.
Then these
Yeah.
three versions released in the year 2016. In the month of February, June, and October, year and month. These three versions released
All
in the
right.
year 2017, February, June, and October. These three
All right.
versions released in the year 2018, February, June, and October. These three versions released in the year 2019, February,
That's
June,
what
and
we
October.
have 1910 right now.
Huh?
MECM. That is
Yeah,
what we
so
have implemented in Office.
okay. So from 2019 October, they changed the name from SCCM to MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. So the new name of SCCM is now MECM. Previously, it used to be called as SCCM. Okay. Now
Yeah.
this year they have released these two versions. Actually, three versions now. So 2020 October, they released what?
Yeah.
The latest and greatest version of SCCM is MECM 2010, 2010. Okay.
Yeah.
So almost like 25 years this product is there in the market. As you see, it started from 1994 till 2020.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was the exam before, which is expired last year on 31st
Okay.
of December
All right.
2019.
Okay.
But this exam is already expired. We don't have any specific exam for SCCM. Previously we used to have, but you cannot take any SCCM specific exam now. Okay.
Okay. So are they planning to integrate it with any existing Microsoft certification?
They are going to integrate with Intune, right? And that is MD 101, Modern
Okay.
Desktop 101. Okay. But there is no specific exam. Previously, we had one specific exam, 70-703. Previously, we
Yeah.
used to have 243, but all of them are expired. So previously, when we take this exam, then we become SCCM certified, but not now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now, opportunities in SCCM. Since you are already working on SCCM, you should not have any problem. But if you are not working on SCCM, there are still a lot of chances in SCCM because SCCM holds 43% of market share. People who are working on SCCM profile, they earn on average salary $45 per hour in US, Canada, Australia, Europe countries. In Gulf countries, it is less, but it is still better than India and other countries in Asia,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
you for in order to find out SCCM related job, you might need to go to Gulf, Naukri Gulf side. Sorry, Naukri Gulf.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Naukri Gulf. Then you have BAT uh, uh,
It's
job
B A
classified
Y
BAYT, right?
B Y by yeah.
Yeah, wait. So, yeah, so you need to upload your resume on those portal, and you will find an n number of vacancies there, and also get in touch with the consultant, those who are
Yeah.
there and the local consultant. But if you are working on SCCM profile, then you should not have to worry about it. Now, SCCM holds a 43% of market share. It's a it's a giant in IT world, you know, where it is basically ruling the Windows mm, systems, right? Because there are competitors of SCCM like IBM, BigFix, then you have
Okay.
Landesk, then you have Tanium, right?
Okay.
Then you have Alteris, right? This is
Yeah.
semantic, Alteris. But these are like very rarely being deployed in companies. Very rare
Yeah.
companies. Few companies are using these products. SCCM is on the top,
Yep.
43% of market share. That means almost all big size companies and medium size companies have SCCM. You may not find SCCM in small size companies, but medium and small size companies have SCCM.
Yeah.
This is the third major product of Microsoft, third largest selling product of Microsoft. The first one is what? Windows operating system.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
The second is Office, and third is SCCM,
Wow.
third largest.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
So you will not find issues with this one because you have a lot of opportunities in SCCM. It's not a new technology. It's a matured product. Thousands
Mhm.
and thousands of companies are using this. Millions of devices are being managed by this product. Okay, clear?
All clear.
Now we have three sites in SCCM: central, primary, and secondary. Okay.
Okay.
Now in your company, I don't know how the implementation is done, but three sites are there: central,
Mhm.
primary, and secondary. Understood?
Yeah.
What is central, primary, and secondary? We will discuss later on. I am not going into details now. Just understand that three sites are there. And we have architecture like this. There are three architecture like this. One is for small size companies, okay, wherein you don't have any branch offices. Only one primary site is sufficient to manage all these devices in that Houston location. Suppose there in America there is a state called Houston, and you put your primary site to manage all the devices in Houston. Got it?
Okay.
So this is small size companies. Then you have medium size company, and 99% of time you will find this kind of architecture. Okay,
Okay.
you will have primary plus secondary, primary plus secondary. Okay,
Okay.
so primary site is in Houston, and you have secondary site in branch offices in Seattle and Boston. So secondary will report to primary like this. Got it?
Okay. So basically, the
99% of this kind of architecture. Yeah.
Seattle and Boston would be the distribution points reporting to the main server, right?
Seattle and Boston, they will be having distribution point too, but they will be having secondary site. They will be secondary sites. Okay,
All right.
on that secondary side, it will be like this one. You will have secondary side. It is secondary side. On that, you will have distribution point and management point both. By default, you
Okay.
keep these two things.
All
Okay.
right.
Now the third one is for big size companies like Accenture, Deloitte, IBM, wherein you have more than one primary site. So primary
Okay.
one, primary two, and primary three. Big size organization. Accenture, Deloitte, HCL, Cognizant, Capgemini. Got it? So
Yeah.
you will have CAS on the top. Then you need CAS. When you have more than one primary site, then only you need CAS, central administration site. So central will be
Okay.
sitting on the top of the hierarchy. All primary will report to central like this, and the secondary will report to its respective primary. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So in your company, you will have either this one or this one or this one. You will
We've
not
got
have
the
any
second.
other architect. Huh?
We've got the second one. Houston, Seattle, Boston
Yes.
example.
Yeah, that's what I told you. 99% this kind of architecture you will find.
All right.
Okay.
And sorry to interrupt, but before we proceed, I just wanted to know, would I be also given with this slides to later on refer to it?
Yeah, the session is getting recorded. You will get the recording.
Oh, all right. All right.
You will every site has a database. Secondary has a database, primary has a database, and central has a database, right?
Yeah.
So secondary will send the data to primary, and the primary will send the data to central.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Then you have site roles. Have you worked
Yes.
on Active Directory?
Yes, I have.
Active Directory domain controller has FSMO roles. You know about these roles?
Not in details, but yes, on a contrary, yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So similarly, in SCCM, we have some roles. These are some roles present in SCCM. Depends on the requirement, all these roles. Okay.
Okay.
Management. Some
Yeah.
roles are mandatory. Some roles are optional. Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk about management point, distribution point, and other roles later on when we go in the training. Okay.
All right.
Now, what all things SCCM can do? SCCM can do hardware and software inventory, asset intelligence, software metering, application deployment, software updates, operating system content management, compliance setting, power management, client health, endpoint protection, mobile device management, role-based administration, remote management, reporting, monitoring. These are some of the roles and features, right, which SCCM can do. There are many
Yeah.
other functionalities of SCCM which I have not included in this slide, but these are the common one and the important ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when we go in the training, you will need to set up your lab, because I believe in practical knowledge.
Indeed.
I just don't want to give you just theory knowledge. I want you to set up your own lab. Either you set it up on your local laptop or desktop, or you
Okay.
can create your Azure account or AWS account and create your infrastructure there, the lab environment there. I would suggest, if you
Mhm.
have good configuration of laptop, then you can go to local lab, which minimum configuration is needed like this: 12 gigabyte RAM, quad core processor, and 300 GB of hard disk space, free
I
space.
think I can do that on my laptop. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have good configuration, then you can keep it, do it here, and you will get 6 months trial period,
Mhm.
180 days. 180
Okay.
days you can use this SCCM to try and utilize.
Perfect.
Okay, 186 months is very long time. You can learn everything in SCCM. Okay,
Very.
now if you do not have this configuration, then you can go on Microsoft Azure Cloud Data Center. Okay, so Cloud Data Center will give you 30 days free trial.
Okay.
Okay, 30 days free trial, and after that you will have to pay to Microsoft, or it will get disabled. And in cloud, you can create your machines, virtual machines, and remotely you can connect to these machines. Okay,
Yeah.
lab architecture more or less will be like this. We will have a servers like domain controller, then we will have a SCCM primary site server, we will have database SQL server, and we will have one Windows 10 computer. Okay, all will be connected on the same LAN network. They will be talking to each other.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Any question?
No, all clear for so far.
All clear? So now
Yeah.
course content I have already shared with you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I hope you might have gone through the course content. uh, Let me take you to the course content. Give me 1 minute. Desktop, Kashif, SCCM course content. Now there are 16 modules
Mm-hmm. Hello.
in this SCCM course content. First, we will
Okay.
discuss the site and site roles and how the data is replicated between the sites, how the
Okay.
implementation is done, the planning of the architecture, how we can implement. Then we do all the prerequisite, the installation of all
All
the
right.
prerequisite, and do the installation of a site. Then we'll
Mm.
do discovery of resources. Then we do
Okay.
client deployment, SCCM client deployment. Then hardware and software inventory. Then we will do queries and reports. Then software deployment using application model and package model.
Okay.
Okay, then software updates, the patching, patch deployment.
Yeah.
Then operating system deployment. Then we will do
Okay.
endpoint protection, the endpoint, the antivirus, Windows Defender management. Then compliance setting. Then mobile device
Okay.
management, the Intune, Microsoft Intune. Then
All right.
remote tool and remote power management settings. And then we will do disaster and recovery. We will install a new secondary site server, and then
All right.
we'll do the miscellaneous task like role-based administration, uh,
Mm-hmm.
installing SCCM console on a different machine, resource explorer, Windows 10 servicing model, Office 365 client update deployment, upgrade SCCM from old version to the latest version. Okay,
All right.
so total it will take 4 weeks to finish all these topics. Okay,
Would we also be covering the Windows WSUS server integration with SCCM and task sequences as well for Windows 10?
software updates without WSUS integration, it cannot be possible. That is module number 8. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Task sequence, Windows operating system cannot be possible without task sequence. As you see, operating system task sequence.
Perfect.
Okay. So these are the things which will be taught in the session, and when you do yourself practical, then you will be more confident, and you will take this skill into your work profile and start working on it confidently.
Done, inshallah.
Okay. Any question
All
before we
right.
wrap it up?
No, all good. So far, everything is clear.
Okay. And who gave you my number? Imran.
Yeah, Imran.
Your name is also Imran.
No, Amir.
Oh, Amir. Imran, who? Imran from where?
He's from Hyderabad actually, and he was in touch with
Imran.
you probably.
Imran, he is in US, right?
Yes, he's in US now.
Yeah. He is my student as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So
He
I was
lost
in
his
touch with
mother last year.
exactly.
Yeah. I know him very well. Yeah. He's my student.
I was
Yeah.
I was in touch with him. I wanted to get some clarifications and everything, and that is when he told me about you. He told that he got
Oh,
trained by you.
yes.
I was like, fine, so get in touch with him.
Yeah, I trained him, then I was giving him job support, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Now he's working somewhere else. I don't know where exactly working. Previously he was working on SCCM profile. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he already left the SCCM profile right now. I mean, he has leveled up
Right.
to a team position and is looking after the team who's looking after SCCM.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right, so
Amir. Uh,
done.
okay.
I will be in touch with you over the phone. We'll discuss that and then
Sure.
we'll get
Thank you.
started.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.